Hello everyone, it's Shanna. So glad you've decided to join me this evening. Tonight's card will be made using the parameters of Craft Roulette episode 167. So the parameters for this week were, it had to be a thank you card using farmers market colors. It had to rhyme with B, therefore I have the little B here, and you had to have punctuation on it. So my little bee kind of got in a fight with my Cricut machine, and my Cricut machine won, but I decided to go ahead and use it anyway. So those are the parameters. Originally, when I thought about farmers market colors, I was thinking, you know, red for tomatoes and green for cucumbers and green beans and peas and, you know, stuff like that. Squash and peppers and, you know, all that type of thing. And I was looking at these colors and I thought this would be the colors. And then as I was digging through my stash and trying to decide which direction I wanted to head, I realized that all of the farmers markets I go to, they often have floral flowers as well. So I decided to go down the flower path with my farmers market colors, because generally you can get bouquets of flowers. And so I have picked some paper from my paper pad Under the Sea Magic. It's a Spellbinders Club kit, and my Under the Sea paper rhymes with B, so I meet my B element there. And so I'm going to use these papers here, and this was my primary focus, this floral one. I just thought it was really pretty. I have to make it a thank you card, and so I wanted it to be something very pretty that I could make. I needed to have some punctuation, and all of my sentiments that I was looking to use did not have any punctuation. But this particular paper here has some words on it, and I can see commas on this. So I'm going to use this for my punctuation. I'm going to bring that in. And then I also have got just a pink base that I'm going to bring in. Now these dies are my A2 matting basic dies from Spellbinders, and they just give you a great sharp crisp cut with a little framed indentation in it, and it really looks nice. So I'm going to use these three dies. I've got the biggest one, and then I think I've gone down step 2 and then another couple steps, so that I can kind of show off the paper pad and show off this pink, and then have just a little bit of this wording. This is not a paper that I think I would normally use. It's kind of got a, I don't know, like a fairy on here. But I thought I could just die cut out from the area with the words that have the comma, and that would get my punctuation in there. So I'm going to go off camera real quick and die cut these out, and then we'll start assembling our card. Okay, so I went and got all my die cutting done, and I basically have got my layers all ready to go, so I just need to lay them down. And I'm currently out of my tape runner, so I'm going to have to use my glue for laying them down. Oh, it looks like I've got a little leak going on. I took the lid off earlier to clean it out, and I don't think I got it on right because I am leaking. So anyway, you can see that my pen is bent because I've been pushing in there trying to get it clear. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and lay down my panels and begin building my card, and we'll just do this real quickly. I think this will come together pretty quickly. So I have had just a really busy week, just having lots of fun. I had 5 kids on Monday, and we had a lot of fun. We went to the root beer stand, and we had a sprinkler in the backyard, and we just had a lot of fun. And then pretty much the rest of the week was filled with kids and having fun. Yesterday, I actually got to, we had our town rummage, which was fun, and my girlfriend and I went and we hit all the rummages, and I got several fun outdoor toy type things for my grandsons to play with while they're here, because I keep them during the week. I got them a really cute little Tykes basketball goal and basketball. Looked brand new, and I got it for like $5. But just had fun rummaging early yesterday, which would be Friday. And then today, which is Saturday, I'm making the card. But anyway, after I got done rummaging, I actually went with my daughter and her family and went swimming. So that was fun. I got to spend a whole day in the cool and in the sun. I made sure I wore plenty of sunscreen because I had gotten some sun poisoning previously. So I was trying to be careful of that. But that was really fun, and I was happy I didn't get burned at all. So I was real happy with that. So this is the pattern paper here that has the punctuation on it. And I was sure to cut out 2 commas on there. So there's a comma here and a comma there. So that I've got, and there's one down there as well. So I've got my punctuation as part of my craft roulette parameters. I've got it included on the card. This floral paper that I laid down first, it actually has what looks like newspaper print back in here. And there's lots of wording, and I would assume that there's probably punctuation, but it's so muted I couldn't really put my finger on punctuation, so I went ahead and made sure I added something that had the punctuation with it so that I could meet the parameters of the card challenge. So I got that done. Anyway, so today was Saturday, and what did we do? They had some events going on uptown. I've got this thank you that it was already die cut out. I had ink blended and die cut out several of them and just glued them together, and I had this already, and since this had to be a thank you card, I thought, well, I'd go ahead and use what I already have. So anyway, today was what they call Firecracker Saturday in our town, and what that is the fire department collects for the fireworks. They put on a huge fireworks display, and so they were collecting for fireworks. And so one of the things they do is they serve what's called Firehouse Burgers, which they use a really good hot pepper cheese and serve that up, and then they help earn money. They also had a fundraiser and had some strawberry shortcake, which I had some of that. So that was fun. We did that kind of early, I guess around 11 o'clock, and then decided when we got home that we would shampoo our carpet. So that was busy work getting that done. And then we also decided to clean out our shed and reorganize it. So it's been a really busy week and weekend. So I think what I'm going to do is, I'm not certain if I want the pink on there. This did come with the Under the Sea kit, but I kind of thought maybe the purple would make it pop better. So I think that's what I'm going to do, is use this with the purple and lay that down. And then I've got these I have this die cut here, which is a little bit thicker, or I have some of these florals, and I could do, something like that. And I've got this here, and these match this exactly. So I don't know if I should use the die cut and just kind of do the corner, and then add this, or if I should use this. I'm kind of inclined to use this. I think this is where I'm going to go. I think I'll lay this aside and I'll get ready to lay my elements down. I think I'm going to pop up some of this. So I'm going to get some of my stuff so I can pop it up. Let's see what I've got. I've got some foam tape here. Okay. So what I want to do, I think before I do anything, I'll go ahead and get this thank you laid down on this purple, and then I can pop it up from there. So what I need is my tweezers, which I had to reach them, and I'm just going to lift them up, tip them over, and just take my Barely Art glue and just lay this down. We still have not been running our air conditioning unit. I actually have a fan going over my head, so if you hear that in the background, you're wondering what that is. That's what it is. Our house has just stayed cool enough, and we've been able to just not turn it on. So that's been nice. It's really been a nice spring, in that we haven't had to immediately turn the air conditioning on. It seems like normally we go from winter to blazing hot, and we have to turn our air conditioner right on right away. But this season, we have just got to really enjoy kind of a transition. So that's been really nice. Really enjoyed that. I'm just cleaning up glue here just to kind of make that look a little bit nicer. So that's been nice. Now we're supposed to get some rain, I think. And I'm afraid it might, if we do that, it might get a little bit humid and we may have to turn the air on, but we'll see. I'm just going to take it while we can and just enjoy it. So that's good. All right. So I'm just going to lay this down on here. Oop. Kind of clean up my glue a little bit again. Actually, I'm going to use this. I think I have better luck cleaning up my glue with my jewel tool. I can kind of scoop it right up. So I've got that, and that's ready to go. Okay, now just need to decide. I think I'm going to lay the thank you flat because I've already got the dimension from the actual thank you on there. So I think I'll lay it flat, and then I'll pop up my other elements. So we'll do that. So this card really came together pretty quickly. I decided to put the thank you over here because it's got part of her wing, and I just want to cover that up. And so we'll just lay that down there and just cover that wing up. And then I'm just going to take a small piece of foam and just pop this flower up here. Let's see if we can get it. Hopefully this isn't too big. I might have to cut it in half. Let's see. I'm kind of out of, I need to go to the store and get some, or order some of my foam squares and some of those things, because I'm kind of out of those right now. So I'm just working with this foam tape that I have that I just get it from the dollar store. So I'm just going to pop that up on the corner, and then I'm going to pop this one up as well. And I think this is going to be a fairly simple card. I'm just trying to make sure. My Rhymes with B is my Under the Sea paper. And then my Farmer's Market colors are the area of the Farmer's Market that sells the flowers. And then, of course, my punctuation is my commas that are on that pattern paper that I used. So I've got a thank you card, punctuation, Farmer's Market colors, punctuation, what was the other? And Rhymes with B. My Rhymes with B is that my paper is called Under the Sea Magic. That certainly rhymes with B. So this is like a musical note, like a staff with all the clefs and all that and the notes and everything on it. I'm just going to cover it up too. And then this will be my card. So it came together real quickly and simply, and I like it. I think it's super cute. I hope you like it. Probably need to add some kind of a sentiment to the inside. Since I have these extra florals, I think I could just go ahead and add, oh, I also have, I was going to show you as well, in addition to the paper pack, I've got these embellishments here that I could use. So I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and put some of those on there. And I'm just going to pull them out. They're kind of stuck there. And let's see, I think I'm just going to use the purple because that's really the primary colors of the card. And so I think I'll just go, and these little sticky things want to come off. Just going to go right here, lay that down, and I'm just going to go down in size. That little sticky thing came off on there. I'm going to have to just glue it. It seems like on the smaller ones, that little sticky backing falls off every time, and then I wind up gluing it. So the larger ones are able to kind of retain their stickiness a bit. Okay, so I'll get this on there, kind of clean up some of that glue, try not to move that around. It's moving on me. And then I'm going to grab the littlest one that's on here, and I'm going to have to add a bead of glue for it too. Oops. I need a little bit more. Sometimes they're domed on the bottom, and so you have to add a little bit more glue to them to get them to stick. So it'll dry clear. Okay, so that is the outside of my card, And like I said, I believe I've met all my elements. And since I have this extra embellishment from the pack, I've got one that's the same. I guess that's a little bit different. I think I'll just take one of these smaller ones and I'll just stick it on the inside, and then my card will be complete. And then I can just write my thank you note on the inside of that, and I think that'll be a very nice thank you card. So I hope you enjoyed it. I kind of have my desk in a mess here, kind of clean it off. I'll get a picture of it, have a nice picture taken, and load that up. So I hope you like my card. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great day. Bye-bye.